Oh my God.
Hey, you guys, and welcome back to my channel, The Digs with Dee Dee. So, today we're just going to talk about some things that are going on in our society and just some hot little topics and some tea that I wanted to have piping hot over here for y'all. My last video, y'all, I'm sorry, my energy was very, very low. When I don't eat right and I don't take my vitamins and I don't have no money, my energy is low. So I know some of y'all out there can relate. So, like the animal kingdom has the golden toad and the dodo bird being extinct, us humans have some traits that are now becoming extinct, unfortunately, society wise: common decency, self respect, and just simple kindness. So today I'm going to talk about our government, one of our government, I don't know, is she a government elected official? Is she a DEI hire? I really seriously do not know. I have to do a deep dive on this, but I'm sure you've heard her name. She's been burning up the internet with some of her very interesting commentary that she's been providing. Jasmine Crockett. So we're going to talk about her today. She made some very, very disparaging, ignorant, disrespectful remarks about another government official. And I'm not gonna say too much about it. I'm just gonna get to the video, you guys. I mean, my mom used to tell us when we were kids, and this is something simple that I think we can all go back to. You know, when we become adults, we lose ourselves. We sometimes get out there in the world, we get influenced by other things, other cultural things. Just, some of us become followers and not leaders. We're using this social media thing and we're taking it literal for our lives. So if you don't have anything nice to say, my mom used to say, then you don't say anything at all. And I mean, oh, you're always going to come out on top and just look like the more respectful person as a whole if you just watch what you say and how you say it. I'm not saying you can't have your own opinion on different topics and different people, but I think that the way that you portray things and the way that you say things, it's going to matter. And especially nowadays, because everything is recorded and everything is just, very repetitive, and people are going to just say what you said and repeat what you said. And it's just, sometimes it could be really ugly. I remember a time where government officials were people that we could somewhat look up to, people that some people would aspire to be like. I feel like now, I don't know what's going on in the HR department of the government. They're just hiring anyone. I think they're really desperate for different cultures of people. So they're just picking anyone out of these different cultures. And sometimes they get the bad apple out of the bunch. So I'm going to go ahead and get to the video in regards to Miss Crockett. And then we'll talk some more about it afterwards, you guys.
Jasmine Crockett is now coming under fire for a newly uncovered clip where she takes her offensive rhetoric to another level. Here's what she had to say about Congressman Byron Donalds.
If we continue to put people into office, and that even means some of our skinfolk who definitely are not our kinfolk, such as Byron Donalds, who are going to continue to say that, the fact that you sitting around talking about life was better under Jim Crow, is this because you don't understand history? Or literally it's because you married a white woman and so you think that whitewashed you? I'm not really sure.
Okay, you guys, I just feel like she is a walking, talking embodiment of the loudest person in the room is not the smartest person in the room. And they're sure not the strongest person in the room. Sometimes you can portray your opinion, you can say how you feel, but in everything that you do in life, you should do it in a respectful manner. To go after someone's wife, and not only to go after someone's wife, but to go after the ethnicity of someone's wife and to try to use that as an excuse to why a person stands on a certain opinion or why they feel a certain way about a certain topic is disgusting to me. Is very disgusting. She has no class. She has no class. And I just feel like she is no one that our younger generation has to look up to in regards to being a part of our government. She's disrespectful to her president. She's she's teetering on treasonous behavior. I just feel like, why is this tolerated? I don't feel like this is tolerated in other countries. I feel like in other countries, if they come out and speak against government leaders, are they punished in other countries for that? Are they stripped of their titles? I just feel like, why is it okay and why is it promoted for her to behave this way? I feel sad. She is someone who has apparently climbed I think she's a lawyer. I'm pretty sure she's an attorney. Um, is she behaving and talking like one in some aspects? Yeah, not a respectable one. I just feel like it's deplorable for her to go for this man's wife's ethnicity and to say because of his opinions and where he stands is the reason because he has a Caucasian wife. That's racist. We have to stop as Black people trying to act like when we say things like that, it's okay and it's acceptable because we're Black. That is a racist comment. And she's a racist woman. Let's just call it for what it is. She is racist. If you agree with the fact of her going for that, that's way below the belt. Way below the belt. And I'm saying this because once you start walking with Christ, you cannot look at people in regards to their color. You have to look at someone's actions. You have to look at someone's behavior. You have to start to discern someone's soul. This skin is it's an outfit for our soul, and she's showing who she is. She's showing her cards, color matters to her. If a Black man marries someone who's not a Black woman, she's upset about it. She's annoyed by it. She's perturbed by it. And she's angry by it. And it's racist. What she said was a racist comment. And if a white person said that, if Trump got on TV and he said that, we already know what it would be. She doesn't get a pass. She doesn't get a pass for her disrespect, her ignorance, and her just pure self-hatred. You hate yourself. When you are displaying this behavior publicly, you don't like yourself. You're not happy with yourself. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think. I just feel like that type of behavior is disgusting. It's not something that needs to be portrayed. Let me know what you guys think. Put your comments. Say what you guys want. This is my opinion. This is how I feel. We have to stop this behavior. We have to stop this behavior. It's racist. We're not going to take it away that she's being racist because she's Black. Black people can be racist. Like, comment, and subscribe, you guys. Share the video if you're able to. Please give your opinion. I don't know how you guys feel about this, but we got to stop this behavior. It's not cute. Have a good one. Bye-bye.